Hey guys, we are coming to you from the YMCA. I have Diana Fulton with me. She is Director of Personal Training. She also has a master's degree in exercise science, physiology, and she's just super smart. So I wanted to pick her brain on kind of the most asked exercise questions that you guys have had, and also that we hear in the gym as well. So we're just going to roll through them. You can always jump to those questions that are most interesting to you. But thank you for being here, Diana.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Thanks for spending some time with me today.
Well, thanks to you, because you're the brains here. So the first question we often get asked in the fitness industry is about losing weight.
Yes.
There's lots of ways to lose weight. Not all of it's safe or healthy. There's no quick fixes, right?
True. Totally
true.
true.
What is and I know that there's a lot of variety. Everyone has a different story and different lab work, etc.
Sure.
So everyone's going to be a little different, but in general, what's the safest way to lose weight?
Well, the safest way to lose weight is to just go really slow. What we tell people that do personal training with us here at the Y or just one-on-one is that you didn't gain or where you're at now overnight. So it takes time for you to lose it too. So losing weight isn't a quick pill kind of mentality. It's more of a lifestyle change. So you have to just make those long-term investments over small time, over a period of weeks or months. And it takes about 4 weeks to create a habit or change a habit. So you have to give yourself grace. What we tell people about food here, so weight loss is about 85% nutrition. And so really getting with a nutritionist, getting with a personal trainer, or a dietitian even, if you're special pops, and really understanding the foods that you're eating and how that's working with your biochemistry, and maybe you need to change it. Some people need to eat more carbs, some people need more protein. It depends on your fitness plan, like what your goals are. So getting a nutritionist is really good. Small bites over time. And then I would say pick something really small and attainable in those first 4 weeks. So whether that's giving up Cokes or giving up ice cream 1 day, 2 weeks, 3 days a week, and still having them those other days so you feel like you're still getting those things that your body's craving. And then over time just changing those. But when we change our mentality and we win, we're willing to take on more because we're self-confident in those changes. So weight loss is a gradual thing.
Yeah. Well, good. No quick fix.
No quick fix. And then exercise is the other.
Yes.
15 per 20%. Find something you like.
Yeah.
Don't, and stick with it. Whether it's weight training or whether it's yoga or body combat. Grace, she's so good. Or body pump, or just find something that you like, whether it's HIIT training or running outside or whatever it is. Find something that you're passionate about. It could be dance. I mean, it could be ballet or Zumba or bar, but find something where you feel connected and that you really resonate with the workout, and you're going to find success in that because you'll keep coming. And so weight loss is really 2 pounds a week is what we recommend. So if you divide that into chunks and do half of it from food, so reducing your calorie by that works out to be about 500 to 600 calories per day reduction. So if you do half of that from exercise and half of that from nutrition, that's a lot easier than just eating less 500 calories a day.
Yeah.
So that's what we kind of recommend. So if you exercise along with a nutritional change, that will give you the slow progression.
Yep. And for new people who have never had a consistent exercise program, I know one thing as a fitness instructor I will tell people is start small and go to half a class. So what is your recommendation and tips for people who are brand new to exercise to get into a really good routine that they can stick with?
Yes. I would say if you're going to go to a class, I would introduce yourself to an instructor and don't hide in the corner. And just say, hey, I'm new and I might need to leave early. And they're going to say, hey, we are so glad you're here. It's fine. Leave when you need to. I would tell you that. Jess would tell you that. Depending on the format that you're going to pick, they'll have a place where they naturally say, if this is your first time, this is a great place to exit. But feel free to exit anytime.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, when you're tired and you're like, I'm done, that's the place where you need to leave the class. And you can leave your equipment, you can leave, and we'll get it. I mean, the gym will get it, the instructor will get it. Especially if they know, like, hey, you're new, and I would go really small, so don't do 3 classes in a day.
Right.
Do a half a class.
Yeah.
And build from there. And the reason why is because if you jump in too fast, you're going to get injured. And it takes, so your body actually will build and like take on a new stimulus like in 4 to 6 weeks and really start to change, but your ligaments and tendons take triple that. Mm-hmm. So even though your muscles are technically strong enough, the ligaments and your joints aren't ready for that. Mm-hmm. So go slow. If you're going to be in the weight room, get with someone who knows what they're doing, ask a trainer for advice, mm-hmm. and then build a good program. But I would start small, 2 to 3 times a week, working mm-hmm. up to 5 times a week. Mm-hmm. To get cardio benefit, it's only 20 to 30 minutes 5 times a week. So that's actually not a big commitment to get mm-hmm. pulmonary and cardiac mm-hmm. benefits from your work. But if you're looking for weight loss, you need to do more, like mm-hmm. more time to burn the calories.
Yeah, so a lot of people will come to me and say, what is the perfect ratio? And that's there's nothing perfect, but cardio versus strength versus HIIT training. We'll talk about HIIT training in a second, but and I know that everyone's different.
Sure.
But is there some place that people can start as a good guideline to begin with?
Well, you can flip it. So if you're really looking to, like, for strength, like you're looking for muscle tone and muscle strength, I would do classes like body pump in the weight room more in your 5 times mm-hmm. than cardio. If you're looking for weight loss, then I would do more cardio, and you need the strength too, because mm-hmm. muscles burn so many calories, so you need to build strength in order, especially if you're looking for weight loss, but you need that cardio too to kind of burn mm-hmm. the high calories. Mm-hmm. Muscles are going to burn calories at rest, but so you have to build the muscles first. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for weight loss, I would do, working up to 5 days a week, I would do 3 rounds of cardio and 2 strength. If you're really looking for muscle tone and muscle strength, I would flip it and do 3 days of strength and 2 days of cardio. Mm-hmm. And you can change it too. So you can do like a month of strength training and then switch it and do a month of cardio. Mm-hmm. There's no like rules, technically, right? Like, so you can, as long as you're working out and as long as you're challenging your body and stimulating the growth of the muscles, then you're going to get the changes you want to see.
Awesome. So let's dive into HIIT training, because in my group we do a lot of that, and Diane is actually certified in Les Mills Grit as well, so she teaches it too.
Yes, love it.
But HIIT training, high intensity interval training, short bursts of intense work. Let's talk about the science benefits behind HIIT training. Yeah. Is it here to stay? Is it a trend that's here to stay?
Yes. Well, it's not really a trend, I don't think anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah. I think it's here, and I think it'll stay here.
Yes.
It has great cardio benefits, pulmonary benefits, and you get it in half the time. So if your body's capable of doing it, mm-hmm. sometimes we think, oh, we're too old, we're too broken, because we're kind of in that mm-hmm. 30 to 40 range where we've abused our bodies. Mm-hmm. It's not technically true. You can still do HIIT training mm-hmm. because we can modify the moves. And actually, once you learn how to do the moves correctly, whether it's jumping, we can teach you a way to land mm-hmm. or slowly progress into like hopping and then jumping. And you might be in an age group, but we have people 60s, 70s that are doing grit here. Yeah. And they started small and they progressed over time. Mm-hmm. But their movements are modified, but they're still getting the benefits of it. So I think it's not written off just because of your age. Mm-hmm. And the instructor should be able to train you to move in a modified way where you're still getting those benefits. Mm-hmm. I think it'll stick around though mm-hmm. because it's effective. Yes. It eats fat like no other mm-hmm. program. And that's most, if you stick with it. The recommended is 3 times a week, 2 at the least, 3 at the most, mm-hmm. To really get those biomarkers that you're looking for that happen about 6-8 weeks in, mm-hmm. where growth hormone starts to drop. So that just goes back to where like change takes time. Yes. So you have to stimulate your body for a while in order for like, oh, you're going to stick with this. I need to change mm-hmm. the way I'm doing it to be more effective. And that takes about 6 weeks. So then you get growth hormone. But while you're in that process, you're going to lower your cholesterol, mm-hmm. lower your resting heart rate, increase your anabolic threshold, which is like a heartbeat so like when you start out, your heart rate's at this and you can only go to this place and stop because you're fatigued and you're done. Mm-hmm. So your anabolic threshold changes, meaning you stay at this heart rate, but you can go longer. Mm. So you fatigue less over time, which allows you to get better benefits and muscular tone, mm-hmm. those kinds of things. So we're just looking, I think it'll stay because you can get the results in half the time. And
Yes.
We love that, right? So 30 minutes of really hard work, of true HIIT, right?
Yeah.
Where and there's different kinds of interval training, but high intensity interval training is different than interval training. So this is like true Tabata, hard sets, and you're really looking to get your heart rate in that 80 to 90% of your max heart rate, and it's not easy to stay there, and it feels really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And you feel like you're dying a little bit.
Multiple times through the workout.
It's like, you're like, I'm not going to be able to do it. And then you do it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just did that. So not only are you changing your mindset of what's possible for you, which is addictive, I think.
It is.
Because you were like, wow, I'm awesome.
Yes.
I just did that. It also changes your body, and you're like, wow, I'm capable. My body's capable. And I think that self-confidence that comes with that is really powerful. Absolutely. So I think it's around to stay.
Yeah.
And the science is backing it more and more and more.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.